From Fuzzy to Grandma, this is your life, Ma. Ma, I dedicate this photo album to you in hopes that you will look at it often and recall as I do all the bountiful blessings God has bestowed on your life and mine. At age 61 and counting, I am so proud to call you my mother, my model, and my mentor. You are the most distinct saint I know. I look at your life throughout my life and find the definition of unconditional love, of a peace that passeth all understanding, of biblical kindness, gentility, patience, goodness, faithfulness, and self-control. Thank you for the legacy you have left me to pass on to my children and your grandchildren. This is where you began, conceived by Papa Clarence and grandmother, and brought up to dwell amongst the founders and believers of First 6th Street Baptist Church. This is your mother and daddy, also known as Susie and Clarence Joyner. The 1942 Tuskegee graduate, known on campus as Fuzzy, with only a sampling of the tens of autographs from friends from all over the United States of America. Tuskegee's 1942 Queen of Charm. Here's what a friend's autograph says. Sweets, when it comes to charm, yours is there for the duration. It was irresistible charm to Jack, the admirer of your eyes, the lover of your youth, the husband of a lifetime, and the father of your children. Be fruitful and multiply. And that they did. First came love, then came marriage, then came the babies in a baby carriage. First came Jacqueline Sue. Jacqueline Sue, I love you, Jacqueline Sue. Then came Clarence Ray, and lastly came Ruth Annette. While Mother and Daddy partnered in taxi, neighborhood store, hotel, and rental apartment businesses, the children grew in favor with family and friends. Ma, you always produce the best parties. Jock the Dreamer is already planning for her family. See the wedding and babies? We always had so much fun with family and friends. This is Jock and Sin, Jock and Glenn, June, Ray, and T. Thanks, Ma, for gently steering me into womanhood as I passed through the challenging teenage years. And then there was college. First Doane in Crete, Nebraska, and then Boston University in Boston, Massachusetts. And then there was the wedding. When I look at these pictures, I remember all the fun we had, Ma. Planning, shopping, entertaining, and hosting my and your Rufus pre-wedding party. And finally, the big day, which was August 25th, 1984. 2 years later, on October 11th, 1986, you became a grandmother. Here in this picture is Rhoda, Ruth Abigail, and Rufus. Grandma was there for all the big events. Super Bowl championship games, regular school days, Little League competitions, recitals, parties, and so much more. This is 2 generations of dad and daughter dates, 3 generations of beautiful girl lookalikes, Ruth Abigail standing on your ancestors' shoulders party, Ray's PA reunion party, and then mother-daughter date with Lindy Price and moms. This picture is Ruth Abigail's graduation day. She had a party at home welcoming Uncle Frank and Aunt Carrie, as well as a ceremony that night. Here are memories from Ruth Abigail's college graduation at Furman University. This is Rufus, as he graduated high school in 2007 and went off to the Naval Academy Prep School. And here is Rhoda, as she graduated high school in 2009 and headed off to Agnes Scott College in Decatur, Georgia. And here are all your nieces and nephews: June, Mary Elise, Marilyn, T, Glenn, Carl, Pat, Chester, Junior CJ, Otis Jr., Tommy, and there are more than 50 and counting. And lastly, but certainly not least, over the years, through thick and thin, they hung in there together, Ruth and Joyce.